This conference will now be recorded.
Wonderful. Hello. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, sir.
Um, myself was over 17 years of experience. Uh, we joined us, then moved to Java development. So there I worked more than 6 years, and then moved to AWS plus cloud plus Python developer. So I worked more than 10 years. So I have more than 17 years experience, and coming to Python, I have over 10 years of experience. That is my IT industry. Now coming to trainer, handle almost 5 batches, offline 60 batches and online 15 batches. You are my 16th batch. Um, yeah, that's all about myself. I just want to know your name and just why are you here? Simple. And what makes you to learn Python? If you give me some idea so that I will track my um, whatever we explained, right? So there I will take the example, the best examples. It will be useful for you to move forward. So just give me your name and what makes you here. Simple. Yeah, Saujanya, Kishore, anybody.
Good morning, sir. My name is Saujanya.
Okay,
I'm here to learn Python. Actually, I was passed out BTech in 2019
okay,
in ECE stream.
okay.
So
Are
actually, I
you
don't have
working
any knowledge
currently?
about Python. Sir,
Okay. Are you working currently or you're looking for jobs too?
job stream, sir.
Okay, okay. No worries, no worries. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You choosing the correct path. Don't worry. So I have very good plan. Once you are, I mean, good in Python, I will definitely um, make you to get the job. Okay, I will give
Thank
the
you, sir.
complete
Thank you so
guidance.
much.
But you need to be
Thank you,
very
sir.
careful. You need to spend more time on Python. Whatever
Sure, sir.
experience you
Sure.
get, you will definitely get the job. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
The next one, anybody? Rajesh, Vasu, Kishore. You just tell me your name and why it makes you here. Simple.
Yes, sir. I'm Kishore.
Hi, Kishore.
I'm from Srimedas. I'm from Srimedas. I'm a fresher.
Okay, good.
Yes, that's it, sir. Thank you.
Good.
Yeah, hi sir, this is Rajesh. So
Hi,
I
Raj.
want to enhance my knowledge actually. So I'm so much interested in Python. That's why I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're working currently?
Yes sir, I'm working.
Which technology?
Actually, I'm working on middleware WebLogic.
Okay, okay, okay.
So recently I got opportunity to work on DevOps. So where I'm a bit lagging in scripting and coding. So with the interest, I'm enrolled this Python course.
Nice, nice. Good choice. Yes. Vasu, Vasu, you're the last. You just tell me name and what makes you here so that I'll start. Was you on mute? Okay, that's okay. No problem. Yeah, was.
Seems to be he has issue with the audio, so he
Okay,
rejoined
okay, okay.
and dropped.
We'll start. We'll start. So, are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir. I'm able to see your
Okay,
screen.
thank you. Just call me Srini. No need of sir. We are both the same. I know Python. You don't know Python. That's the only reason we are here. Okay. Let me start this. Okay. So this is a demo class, but I don't say it as demo. But this is the complete information of Python. Okay. In my point of view, this is my first class, and no need of demo. You just go through every point, take it seriously, ask me if you have any doubts. Okay. So, and you are very good in opportunity like because it is online class. So if you have any doubt, you can explore. You don't need to worry about the other students who are checking you and who are treating you. You're in front of the computer. Whatever in your mind, you can raise, no problem. I'm here to answer any question. Okay, now what exactly Python and how it is invented, and let's discuss in detail. Okay, so that the base is very important for you to learn anything, not only Python. Anything you should know complete understanding of the base of this anything. Okay, so Guido van Rossum, GVR. So he is the author of Python. So he is the inventor of Python. So actually, in 1981, he was in a park. So he was in a park. He was thinking like, what are the current languages we have? He was just enjoying his holidays actually. So he was thinking like, when he was in park, and he was thinking like, what exactly the current languages we have, or current scripting languages we have right now, so that what we can get out of it, what we can implement out of it, and what are the drawbacks. He was just thinking. He was not in front of the computer. He was not in front of the paper and pen. In the mind itself, he was thinking, okay, this is the problem. This is the problem. This language, Pascal, COBOL, C. This is the problem. This is the problem. So he was just thinking like, so can we get a new language or anything so that the all problems may be resolved? So his thinking started in 1981. Okay, the base of thought has started in 1981 in the park by GVR in Netherlands. Okay, so then he created a team of 40 members. Then he started implementing analysis, design, requirements. Completely, he started. Finally, he released the first version of Python in 1990 with the version of 0.9.2. You got my first point. So when Python released 1990 with version 0.9.0. So now in 2022, now the version of Python is 3.11.4. So this is the whole history of Python released in 1990. Still it is growing like anything. In 2022, the version is 3.11.0. Okay, anybody guess when Java released? Just guess, no problem. Anybody, just guess. Year of the Java. When Java released. Don't check in Google, just tell me the year. Just rough year only.
I guess it's early 2000, 95 to 2000.
95 to 2000. Okay. Any other guesses? So why I'm asking this question is, you can try with any of your friends. Say that Python released in 1990, then ask the question that when Java released. Definitely, They will say before 19. Because, I mean, maybe you're experienced or not. Everybody thought that recently Python released. That's why Python is very popular. Because in 2001 to 2007, there is no Python at all. Everybody thinking about Java, MySQL, uh, Oracle, and then .NET. So these are the four most popular in 2000 to 2007 series. Nobody talks about Python. But nowadays, everybody thinking about Python, started learning, everybody started thinking in Python. So this is the one basic reason. If you ask anybody who not aware of this one, the complete base of Python, everybody say this is released after Java only. That's why it is popular and all. But actually, Python released before Java. So why it is popular in these days is very important. Definitely we will discuss. So now Python is a super senior of Java. So Java released in 1995, Python released in 1990. Clear? Now, so what is the definition of Python? Before going to the definition, let's talk about Python. So the first point, because this about is everything is created by myself. It's not anywhere, you can't find anywhere in the Google. Okay, this is created by myself. Okay, the whole all the classes examples are created by myself. The content also. So that's why everything is important. Created by myself meaning searching in all the pages of Google and finally got the best thing in to explain in the classes. Okay, now the first point I'm trying to highlight about Python. So in 2017, yeah, 2019, I got a call from Hyderabad. That school name is uh, what is that? Cambridge School somewhere. Okay, the principal called me and said that, sir, we have seen that you are trying to Python. Can you come and talk to us? I said, why not? Just to explain, I mean, teach Python to our 10th class students. Ma'am, you chosen the correct language, but are you okay? I mean, are they in a position to take the classes and learn Python? Sir, we have seen in the Google that Python is a beginner's language. If anybody wants to learn Python, I mean, any software, if they want to move to software, if they want to, they are interested in learning, development, doing development, then Python is the best language. Okay, no, sure, definitely we will try. So we started explaining to 10th class students. The first 10 days, we faced a lot of issues. I mean, explaining base and 20 days over. Then after 30 days, they started writing the programs in Python. So what I'm trying to highlight is this is beginner's language. So who are just knows only Windows, learn who knows the how to operate the computer. If they are interested in development, if they are in enthusiasm to start development, writing coding, then Python is the best choice to start. Everybody have a doubt that what is the prerequisite to learn something. If you want to learn Java, it is very much important to learn C language first. Directly going to Java very hard. You can't understand. You will definitely skip from and ignore and come out. You can't continue in Java if you don't know C. But Python not required. You just need a system which knows, I mean, operating system how to operate Windows. That's it. The rest of the things I will take care. I will explain. You start thinking. You spend time in front of the computer and try to writing code in Python. That's all. So Python is beginner's language. It's not like Srini is saying. It is already approved. It is already done. It is already created the pages. in Google saying that Python is beginning language. So that's where principal seen that and called. She tried searching in Google what is the best language that we can start in 10th class students. Everybody say Python. So that's why she called. So if you have any doubts saying that, I don't know anything, can I start on Python? Yes, definitely you can start on Python. You just need to know what is Windows operating system, how to operate a laptop or computer. No need of learn anything. C, C++, anything not required to start Python learning. Clear? First point. Okay. Now second one. So to implement any software in the industry, what exactly the base? Any idea? Let's say you are seeing an application in Android or anything. Okay, so what is that actually? Any software you are seeing clearly, newly software you are seeing. What is that actually? Any idea? Any single liner answer, please? Any software, any language you are seeing, you are downloading, you are using that. What is that actually?
That is software code, actually programming code.
Programming code. So they are writing the programs. Okay, it is a set of programs bundled in jar file or war file or anything or execution file. You are downloading and you are executing. You are operating, that is working as expected, right? Any video play, anything is a set of programs only. So coming to the program, it is a code only. So it is a code meaning the people are writing the code using some languages. Any C, C++, Java, COBOL, Pascal, Python, something, right? Now you are using Python as a software, yes or no? In Windows, you need to download Python and you have to try programming. So again, it is a set of programs only, right? So Guido van Rossum team written the code in which language to give the Python? Any idea? Which language they used to create Python? Any idea? Just guess only. I'm idea. When I say idea, guess. You need to guess. That's it. What is the advantage of guessing? You will slowly understand in next classes. Which language they used to create Python? It's
HTML,
not
sir.
like HTML. One more guess.
Maybe COBOL or C.
COBOL also. Nice, nice. See, you don't. I mean, we should not think that Guido and Rosen prayed God. God directly given a jar file to the Guido and Rosen. It's not like that. There is a requirement. You know some language, you need to implement. That's what software industry. Simple, very simple. You know the requirement, you know the language, and implement. Guido van Rosen knows we need to implement Python. We have some set of coding technologies right now. Use them and create it. Okay. Now completely written the code in C language. Okay, so somewhere they have used COBOL, etc., but that's okay. And 90% of the code has been implemented in C language. So Python was developed by Guido van Rossum team. They have used C language to create the software that is called Python. Now I am asking to you, if they are using the C language, why can't we use directly C language? Why do we need Python? Any answers? We can use directly C language itself, right? If they are using C language to create Python, then why do we need Python? We can directly use C language itself, right?
I feel C language is not that much flexible to do all the operations. That's why in order to overcome all those exceptions, they created Python.
Perfect, perfect answer. Perfect answer. So that's what I initially started. Python created in a park. The thought created in a park by Guido van Rossum. Something is there in C language, but there is something we can implement that is not there in C language. That's what the motto of the Python. We will do that by using our method, our thoughts, our development knowledge. We have full knowledge in C language. Let's create out of it where we don't have the options to use in C language. But as I said clearly, he has not taken C language. He has taken every language and outcomes, I mean problems, and he trying to rectify in Python. But that is what happened nowadays. Everybody started taking Python because he's seen lot of advantages in Python. The first most advantage is beginner's language because if anybody wants to come to development, they can start learning Python. They can start the coding. And second one is it's completely built on C routines. They have used C language. The whole team used C language. Now it's free and open source. What is the free meaning here? Anybody?
Free
It's
means
free and
any individual or company can open to use the software.
open to use your Python software. Then what is open source?
Open source means any developers can take that particular Python code and they can make the changes according to their business.
So what is the advantage of open source?
Advantage means business people they can convert it according to their business, right? They can take their raw code and they can do the changes.
Yeah, I understand. Yes, you are
No
correct.
license is required. No license is required to start using that language.
That is free, right? That is free, right? Then what is open
Yeah.
source? Free meaning that is no license, right? Then what is open
Okay.
source?
I mean, anyone can basically enhance it, or I mean, take it and
That's it.
customize.
That's it. That's it. But people who are, I mean, I see the freshers are there in the group. Let me explain in detail and best example. But I need someone to answer my questions. Okay, please respond to my questions, please. It's very good example. You never forget. If anybody asks open source, you can directly communicate with perfect answer after having this example in your mind. Okay, so let's assume you got an on-site opportunity. So you went to on-site and you spent almost 5 years there. You earned almost 1 crore rupees. So you came to India. So 1 crore rupees is in your hand. So after 6 years, yes, obviously everybody will, I mean, think about buying a home. So what you initially did was you bought a plot that is 30 lakhs. Sorry, 50 lakhs. You bought a plot. Since plot is ready, everything is ready. So now you start the home construction. So basically in Hyderabad, because you are after 6 years you became team lead, so that's why you don't have time to spend to this one as well. So you approached a contractor. So contractor said that you and the contractor seen the plot, and he said that sir, definitely we will construct a good home. But unfortunately, you don't have much knowledge in the plots, houses, and the. So what he said, sir, definitely I will construct a very good home, sir, with 2 bedroom and all. He just explained, and he took the advance of 20 lakhs, and he started construction of the building. So every weekend you are going and watching, and finally, after some days, the contractor was dead. He was no more. So what exactly you do now? You are only in touch with the contractor. You are not aware of the other people who are involved in this construction. What exactly you do? If it is a real time situation happening, you have still 30 lakhs in your hand, and construction is done only 20% of the done. Now constructor is dead. He is no more. What exactly you do?
Like if we done any insurance, we need to approach that particular insurance company.
There is no insurance at all, right? Construction field.
Mm, then we need to approach that contractors company
Not
for the
we,
further.
you, not we, you. What you do. The answer is
I
different
will,
from all the people.
I
What
will
exactly
approach.
you do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will try to approach that contractors company. So in order to do the
No, he
further
is at
steps.
Hyderabad. There is no company at all. He is just, I mean, starting on a bike only with white and white shirt and pant. No company at all. Okay, let's say at that point, there is no company at all. You are only in touch with the contractor in the tea house, coffee house, and
So approaching another contractor and get the
perfect,
remaining work done.
perfect, perfect. So I'm the next contractor. I'm coming to you. I came to your home. Now let's start the conversation. Now tell me, what exactly you start? You explain the whole scenario, right? We given the
Correct.
20 lakhs and everything. Now contract is, what is the first question from the contractor? Any guesses?
Where is the
Second
plan? I
contract.
mean, what is the plan to
Perfect.
for that?
Where is the plan, sir? So that we will go and see how much is completed and how much is pending. Right? Now, do you have plan with you?
No,
No.
it was.
Who
I
has
think
the
it was.
plan?
It was.
Obviously, we will have plan, right?
That's what I said. You are not aware of the this construction and all. He said that I will construct. Okay, you given the advance. You are not aware the whole thing. Okay, plan and all. Okay, let it be. You are checking weekend only. Okay, this is coming. Okay, this is coming. And all. But plan is with you. The first constructor only. He didn't give in to you.
Hmm.
So second contractor definitely, obviously, he will ask, where is the plan, sir? What do you say? Sir, I don't have plan with me. And the plan maybe with the first contractor. So definitely, we both are in problem. Definitely, we both are in problem because he is not even if you go there to or even if you go there and see the house whatever constructed, he cannot come out of the plan. So he has to spend a lot of time on it, and then finally he will create a plan. But maybe that is equal or not, we don't know. So the people who are constructing the building, if they are not sharing the plan with others, that is called closed source. The people who constructed the building, they share the plan with all the people, that is called open source. Now coming to software terminology, what open source, if somebody say we are open source meaning we are giving to the customers how we implemented the code, how we have written that we are giving it to you, sir. We are not closed source, we are giving the source also to you, saying that how we constructed the building, how we created the software. So Python people are saying that whenever you download, you get the code also, so that you don't need to come to us how we implement it to know. So you don't need to have the first contractor to explain the whatever constructed. Instead, if first contractor shares the plan with you, that is enough to explain to the second contractor. Because that's what open source. The first contract given the plan to you saying that this is the way we started construction, this is the way we will complete the construction. If the plan is with you, no need of explain from the first constructor to the second contractor because first contractor is over. Second contract you just goes to given the plan. Second contract definitely will understand because that's open source. So open source meaning we are giving how we implemented the instructions to you. We are not at all closed. We are giving it to you. Now, if we are giving the code how we implemented, explaining everything in the download software itself, what are the advantages coming out of it? Why Python people are why most of the people giving the code as a source to you and saying that open source, what are the advantages? You have already explained the answer. Now, if you tell me the answer now, it will be useful for others to understand properly. What is the advantage of open source?
They can enhance the code according to the organization requirements or their project requirements, if anything needed.
Perfect. Perfect. So they can extend the logic to satisfy their needs. They can change the code. They can change the behavior of the thing if they want to have it. Now, what is this? Maybe freshers don't understand. Okay. Now, freshers, I am asking one question. You have a video file in your Windows machine. Now you double clicked, so window player started. So this will start from the 0 0 seconds. Yes or no? It will start from the starting point of the movie, right? Yes or no? Freshers?
Yes.
Yes. Now I have a requirement. When I start the video, Windows Player should start from 5th minute. Is it possible? Can you do it? If I open the video file, it
No.
should start from the 5th minute. No. Why? That is closed source. Windows Player is closed source. You can't modify the code inside it. But you want the requirement for your mission because you have some requirement. Any video file I should start from 5th minute on because 4 minutes I know that everything is advertisements and all. But you want to do it in using the Windows Microsoft Player. But that's not possible because that is closed source because the code is not at all with you. That is completely built in the software itself. You can't see it, how they implement it. But coming to Python, let's say there is a function which is running with output something that is for the entire world. But for your thing, the function should work in different way. You can do it because that's what open source. You can do it. That will work for you as per your requirement. And if you want to extend the information, extend the things that is suitable to your requirement, yes, you can do that. That is the first advantage of open source. And can someone tell me second advantage? Any second advantage of open source? Sir, why we are wasting time on open source? Sir? This is simple point, right? Yes, definitely. But slowly you will understand why I took a lot of time on it. What is the second advantage?
It is free to use the cinemas. No need to pay any money license fees.
That is free, right?
Hmm.
That's why I added both. Yeah, we also confuse like open source meaning license not. That's what free actually. That is coming for free. So what is the advantage of open source? Is actually a advantage to the people who are creating the software if they give it as an open source. Okay. So the advantage is, see, Python people who developed Python, Guido and those in the team, we feel like they are very intelligent. They are intelligent than us. They are very good programmers than us. We always feel because they created software, they created Python, we feel like they are very intelligent. No, 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 they are not intelligent. They are programmers only. They are programming since they are programmers in C language. That's all. But there is a point. They do the mistakes in the code itself. If as an open source, if you open the code, if you see that this is not correct, this is consuming lot of time, or this is consuming more memory, if you feel that, you can report to them saying that this is the existing code. Can't you modify to this one so that it is very useful. If you are a programmer, you can compare your code with their code, and definitely you can give a suggestion to them saying this is not correct, sir. That is where now Python is in 3.11.0 version. Why actually started with 0.9.0, then it is now 3.11.0 version. Why? Because they take the input from all the customers, all the consumers, or any suggestions, any advantage, anything, they will take it and rectify it. This is only possible because of the open source. If you are unable to see the code, you can't view the session. That's what people, lot of people spend some time on the open source code and they will take and they will give suggestions to them. You can change the code. This is not correct, sir. This is the problem here. For this input, this will not work as expected. Can you modify? Yes, they will modify. They will rectify in the next release. That is the second best advantage of open source. That's all. That's all about Python. It's a beginner's language, completely built on C routines. And third one is it's free and open source. Okay, now let's talk about definition of Python. So this is my own definition. If anybody asks this definition, definitely you can say there's no problem. This is not a this is best one. I feel this is the best one because I seen that people are going to interviews. My students are going interviews and they are saying this definition. Even I take the input from them saying that yes sir, they are very happy after giving this definition. I mean interviewer is very happy. Okay, now so Python is high level, general purpose, interpreted, dynamic and object oriented language. It's just main points I include and given that. Okay, Python is high level, general purpose, interpreted, dynamic and object oriented language. This is one definition we can say in interview or anybody asks. Okay, so let's talk about what is high level. Any idea? Any guesses?
High level is computer readable, like binary program 0 1.
Okay, perfect. Any other guesses?
I think computer readable programs are called high level programs, machine readable.
So maybe you don't have an opportunity to work in assembly language. There is a assembly language called this is called low level language. Let me explain about low level language so that you will understand what is the power of high level language. Okay, yes, people, nobody knows in the even in BTech students, MCA students, PG, nobody explaining what is low level language. I mean, they explain as a definition, but they haven't opportunity to really work in assembly language. But fortunately, I worked in low level language that is called assembly language. Okay, this is called assembly language is called low level language. So the first one we can say instead of saying low level language, we can say machine dependent language. Let's say you have a program written in assembly language, just a multiplication. It will take two numbers and it will multiply. Now, after writing the code in the machine, you cannot transfer to the other machine because whatever you are writing in the machine, only that machine can understand. If you give this code to the another machine, it cannot understand. That is low level language. So in assembly language, in our in our class, 30 people were there. So principal given 30 systems to the people. Yes, 30 systems given to us. Why? Because we write in the code, we write using my machine. So the machine will take my code and it will work. If I take my code and put it in another machine, it will not work. That's what the problem with low level language. Because that is very tightly coupled with your code and machine. Okay, you got me? So that is low level language. Now, what is high level language? But in between, lot of things happens actually. There is again a big story how it is low level language will be converted to machine understandable language. Okay, that is different. But let me give it in short. Okay, now what is high level language? Okay, what high level language is clearly just very simple example, simple tagline for high level language: write anywhere, run anywhere. Write anywhere, run anywhere. What is write anywhere? We have four operating system. Let's assume we have operating system: Microsoft Windows, Linux, Mac. These three operating systems. So now you are writing the code in Windows machine. Python code. You are taking out, putting in Mac machine, it will work. You are writing the code in Mac machine, taking out, putting in Linux machine, this will work. So high level language, write anywhere, run anywhere. So what exactly happening besides that? Behind what exactly happening? Guido Van Rossum is taking care, converting your code into machine understandable code based on their set of programs. You don't need to worry about it, sir. You write anywhere, take the code, put it in Gmail, send it to another machine, download it, it will work. Simple tagline is write anywhere, run anywhere. We are not dependent on operating system. We are not dependent on the systems. We are just high level language. That's all. Clear? Any doubts?
Clear, Srinivas. So basically, it is platform independent.
Yes. Platform independent. Write anywhere, run anywhere. Now, what is general purpose? Any idea?
General purpose means automate anything for general usage.
Okay. Okay. No worries. So before going to the general purpose, let me explain uh, domain specific languages. Okay, there are languages called DSL. Okay, domain specific languages. Okay, freshers, who feel like they are not able to understand, don't worry. It is based of Python. We have not yet started Python. Okay, so it is very useful information to you. Just try to learn. After 3 4 classes, come to my first class, then you will understand everything. Okay, what is domain specific language? Um, maybe you are aware or not. In IBM, big companies, okay, big companies, we know that, okay, in IBM also they use C, in IBM also they use Java and all. But actually, they use different language, not exactly Java and all. Okay, they use different language. So there is an R&D team in IBM, R&D team in Infosys, R&D team in Accenture and all. What they do is they will create their own language to support IBM products, to support their domains. That is domain specific language. What does that mean? Let's say they have a domain called healthcare that is completely IBM healthcare. So they understand that IBM healthcare, some requirements, we don't need to implement every time. Instead, we create a language, we will keep it in our company itself so that any healthcare related, IBM healthcare related issues or requirements can be resolved by using our language in lesser time. No need to spend more time by using Java. Instead, we use our language to create the requirements, to resolve the requirements in very lesser time with less people of numbers. So, can you tell me, if IBM people giving the language to us, can we work for cloud using that language? Can we use that language to implement cloud operations?
Uh, I think no, Srinivas. They
No.
designed specifically for
Yeah, they design specifically for their healthcare domain.
correct.
They are called domain specific languages. That means if you replace the domain with another domain, their language will not work. If you replace their language with another language, this domain will have a problem. They are called domain specific languages. Okay, but what Python is saying, sir, we are not domain purpose, we are not DSL, we are general purpose. You take any domain, my thing will work for you. Any domain, healthcare, insurance, what is that, financial domain, cloud domain, anything you take, our Python is ready to serve you, sir. You just need to know how to implement. That's all. We are not specific to design. We are not designed to specific to particular domain. We are clearly saying that we are general purpose, sir. You can take any domain, we can ready. We are ready to serve you. That's what Python. Clear? What is interpreted? Python is interpreted language. Any idea?
Interpreted means it will read line by line.
Line by line. Okay. One more guess. Any other guess? Okay. Who knows Linux here? Sorry. Who knows C language? Anybody? Anybody knows C language? Okay. Before going to this one, can you tell me what is programming language? What is scripting language? Any idea? Why Python is scripting language? Why people are not saying Python is programming language? And most of the people feel that Python is not good as the Java. So Java people feel that they are programming language, they are working on programming language. They feel like they are heroes because Python is scripting language. Why Python is called a scripting language? Of course, you don't know because you started learning Python. Okay, this is very good discussion. We will definitely start from tomorrow. But before going to this, let me explain what exactly we explain in this session, and then we will talk. Okay. So the first one is core Python, and then advanced Python, and then web application framework. So this web application framework will take 10 days. We are explaining Django. This is the complete package. You don't need to learn any other things. Once you are learning the complete learning of Python, you can start job. You can start your requirements. You can start moving from one project to another project, saying I know Python. Okay, you don't need to learn any other thing once you complete this package. Okay, advanced Python is object-oriented concepts, regular expressions, multi-threading, and database access. And core Python is heart of Python, all basic concepts which are required to implement further things. So advanced Python web application framework only comes only if you know the core Python. So I will spend as much as time on core Python. Then advanced Python is very easy once we are picked up in the core Python. So my expectation is core Python will take 30 days, and then advanced Python takes 10 days, and then 10 days. This is my rough estimation. So I am saying rough estimation. Can you tell me why I'm unable to tell complete? Why I'm telling rough estimation? My training is completely different, guys. Why I'm unable to say completely confidently this one? Any guesses? Let me tell you. So when I was in, I'm doing offline also. So I always feel like if once class is just 1 hour only, right? So after 1 hour, if you spend some time in your home in front of the computer, you will get lot of doubts. If you are not spending time, you don't get doubts. So if you have doubt, When I start with my next class, if someone is asking doubt, I will definitely spend as much time on it because I will be very happiest guy once there is a question from the student because I will understand. Okay, he is exploring. You don't believe this. One batch I took 4.5 months because all people are fighting with me to get more information. So everyone comes with doubts. So that's why this is purely dependent on you guys. If you are not asking doubts, I can complete the whole section in within 20 classes. Whole core, advanced, and web application framework. If you are asking doubt, definitely that class will go beyond expectation. So use me, take as much as information as you can. Okay, spend time. It's not like 1 hour we are learning. No, that is not at all enough. Take the input, explore, come out, come back, come out, come back. Both are different completely. Come out and come back. Okay, you will understand what's the difference between these two. Come back is meaning to me, you are coming to me. Come out is different. You understand my point, right? This is the package. Now, coming to the opportunities, nobody gives the opportunity, but I am the only one. I think in Hyderabad, I am giving the opportunities to the guys who completed the batches. Okay, the first one is if you are really know Python programming, I mean, if you follow me, okay, you will earn monthly 40,000 without getting job. Okay, you need to support the people in the US. Okay, so US people will give work to you. You need to finish in 2 hours. The spending hours time is only 2 hours per day. That to Monday to Friday. They will give the 40,000 to you. This is the first opportunity I can give you, sir. Now, second opportunity, if you know Python well, you are a fresher. As I said, Saujanya, someone said that we have a 3 years gap. I will make sure you will put the fake experience and I will give the complete guidance of interviews because I took almost 200 interviews on Python. Okay, and I will make sure you are sitting in a company with good package. Now, third one, if you are interested to teach Python, I have a lot of institutes where they are calling me as coming. I think you know, right? So if you know Python, you are able to teach. Yes, definitely you can still earn in as a teach as a trainer. You can earn more than expected. 60,000, 70,000, 80,000. That depends on you how many batches you are handling. Now my part is over. If you have any questions, you can start now.
Srinivas, will this curriculum cover NumPy and Pandas as well?
Yeah, I know this question many of the people ask. Yes, that will be explained in tomorrow's class.
Okay.
Okay, your question will be explained in tomorrow's class.
Yeah. Thanks, Srinivas.
Yeah. Any other question?
Srinivas, I had some audio issues in the beginning. So, I mean, I don't know about the timings. Is that something that
Sir,
can be checked with
can you say class timing, please?
8:15 to 9:15
Okay, sir.
or
Thank you.
8:30 to 9:30. Any other questions?
Sir, in Python, we have to learn C language also, right?
No, no, not required. That's what my first point. It's a beginner's language. Don't try to learn any other thing now.
Okay, sir. I know actually C
Okay.
language, but I have a
No,
doubt.
even if you know, don't go into that to start programming and all. Just be come to me with a fresh mind without having anything. It will be very useful to you.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Any other questions?
So, Srinivas, after completing this curriculum, so is that knowledge sufficient to support that freelancer work, what you said earlier?
Yes, yes. But the thing is, initial 10 days, 15 days, I will join with you because you are my students. I give lot of preference to the students.
Okay.
Okay? I will join with you for first 15 days to make you to, because you are the first one, right? Maybe this is
Hmm.
the first one you are doing, right? So I will tell you. So after I will write the program and we will understand, okay, 15 days, this is what we need to do. Okay, that is for
Okay.
free only. You don't need to pay to me. Okay.
Mhm.
After 15 days, you will understand, okay, this is what the whole story. Once you understand, nobody can stop you. So you can earn more than 2 lakhs per month. Because
Got it.
if you start giving 2 hours to each person, 8 to 10, 10 to 12, okay, then you can make
Hmm.
it. So,
Okay, Srinivas. Thank you.
so fake experience, why I'm telling you as a, I mean, because I know the pain of the fake experience and all, because I know, because see, we are still good student. We know we got maybe 90% in the thing, but unfortunately we didn't get the job as a fresher. That's what I see. Lot of people. Maybe unfortunate thing we could not get the as a fresher job because it's not like software is like, oh, 99% guy definitely will get a job. No, it's not possible. That purely dependent on your thing, different things. So most of the people they know everything, but they are not getting jobs as a fresher. So the clever minds are still with no jobs. So I will choose from the students who are good in Python, who are good in programming, but they didn't get a job in Python as a fresher something. Then I will make choose them. I will definitely make them sitting in software company. So show your talent to me. I will make sure I will be sitting. I mean I will be with you till you get the job. And last choice is my company only. Okay. If you are definitely going well in Python, definitely I will make you sit with me in my company only. Okay. That's all, guys. Thank you. Hoping no doubts.
Last question. What is the offline class time?
I'm good, Srinivas.
Sorry.
No, I'm
Just
good,
asking.
Srinivas. I don't have any doubts.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Srinivas, can you hear me?